You know, being back in my hometown has made me think a lot about my childhood, and I left here 52 years ago after I graduated from high school. But I remember being a kid and having my first bike, and it was mine, or having my first baseball glove, baseball bat, all these things that I was possessive of and I thought they were mine. And now that I'm older, I realize that nothing I own is mine. I want to talk to you about it in your morning cup of inspiration. Once you give your life to the Lord and you decide to serve Him, nothing is your own. We are not our own. I don't determine my plans by my own wisdom or my reason. I want to go by God's wisdom. I want to fulfill His plans for me, not my plans for me. You know, when we try to go our own way and do things our way, that can lead to destruction. But our hope is in God, and we live unto Him once we have Him in our life. So everything we have, our home, our clothes, our cars, everything is His. Let's face it, we can't take any of that with us when we die. And this philosophy of life, once we become a Christian, is very clearly stated in Romans chapter 14, verses 7 and 8. It says, "For none of us lives to himself alone, and none of us dies to himself alone. If we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord. So whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord." You see, you are not your own. You were bought with a price, the price of Jesus. Jesus' blood shed on the cross. That was a very high price. So we need to not hang on to things too tightly. We need to realize that everything we own, all our plans, is all according to His will. I hope that inspires you today, and I'll talk to you soon for another morning cup of inspiration.